Hey knuckleheads, welcome back to Sis in the City. So the last time we met, Sis was supposed to be going to lunch with 36 of his imaginary friends, but it seemed like that never happened because every time we saw him on IG Live after that, he was all by himself, per usual. Let's see what happened, shall we?
But let's talk about the DL men in the church. Let's talk about how I was sleeping with pastors and bishops. Hey. Yes, Lord, hey. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? They talking about this a blouse. This is a man's shirt. This does not look like no blouse, do it? No. So look better and talk. Bitch, you are not famous. You are not known. Coming out no damn house. Talking about where the money reside. Where the money. Bitch, please. I'm not going to argue with you. Please. Stop bringing these niggas to my house.
Stop bringing these niggas to my house.
Hold me, please. Hold me, please. Hold me, please. Hold me, please.
So for those who are unaware, Shorty recently got a job announcing the games for the St. Louis XFL team, I believe, the Battlehawks. So he jumped on live real quick, and look who joined and was ignored and was so scorned he had to start his own live.
Hey everyone, you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys is enjoying your Saturday. I don't know, ever since I've been on the radio every day, my voice has been horrible. I don't know if it's from talking every day. My voice is horrible. I don't know what that means. I'm about to go see a throat doctor. Because my voice is horrible. I got my drink, but my voice is still horrible. It's like, come on, child. This lady is really trying to get an accident. Girl, if I hit you, you won't see daylight. I'm gonna sue the heck out of you. Are you on the radio still? Are you still alive? Are you still alive? Hello? Are you still alive? Still have your job? Who are you? Who are you? I don't speak English. I don't speak English. You want me gone? You want me gone? It's not what my contract say. They love me. I'm the star, honey. But I don't know you. I'm not being rude. I don't know you. I don't know you. Just don't. I don't. Somebody said unnecessary.
Shut your unnecessary ass up!
I said what I said. You don't like it, you can unfollow. Bye-bye. You could never, honey. You could never be like me, honey. I am the star. Give me the business, honey.
Yep, that was totally uncalled for. But then again, when you're a boring, frigid, lonely 40-year-old virgin, you're going to tend to lash out at people for no reason. That's my theory anyway. Now, speaking of the morning show, we have the Ask Sis segment from Friday where he spoke about Zaya Wade.
Waking up with the home team. Thank God it's Friday, Drew. We made it to the weekend.
Yes, we did. And we have special guests coming in today.
Straight up, man.
Our
Y'all make sure y'all
first celebrity
tune in.
is coming in our studio.
It's not our first celebrity, Drew. We've had celebrity
okay.
guests. Okay. Don't
Well,
do that.
I say first.
All right, 9 o'clock coming up. Y'all make sure y'all keep it locked. So right about now, it's time for Ask Andrew. And, I don't even know if we got the email fixed yet. So y'all can just hit our DM at Home Team STL because we're trying to figure it out. Okay, now this is a scenario that we've talked about, on the air and on the blogs. And, Ask Andrew is about sometimes personal things, sometimes things that everybody's talking about.
Right.
So do you know, Drew, that recently Dwayne Wade's daughter, Zaya.
Right.
Okay, that's his transgender daughter was officially granted her legal name and gender change.
I saw that.
Okay, so at 15 years old, Dwayne Wade's daughter is officially Zaya Malachi Aramis Wade. So name and gender. Now, some people feel away about it, whatever. But my question to you is, the biological mother of Zaya was opposed to this completely. She was trying to file a motion to get this stopped. And I just want to know from you, do you feel as though both biological parents should have to approve, or do you feel like there's something that, because the mother was basically trying to get it held up until Zaya was of legal age, I'm guessing like 18.
Right, okay.
And this happened at 15. So Ask Andrew today is like, how do you feel about Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union? And of course, by the wishes of Zaya, pushing through on that against the biological mother's wishes.
Okay. Oh, this is a tough question.
Yep.
And I believe I can do this. Well, number one, the child is 15 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. And don't forget, Dwayne Wade is not the mother. Dwayne Wade is not the mother that carried that child and went through pregnancy. So my thing is, Dwayne is using his daughter to live through his happiness.
Oh,
is
you think
using
he's
his
living
daughter
vicariously through her?
Correct. So, because there's a lot of things that goes on and behind closed doors that we don't know what these major celebrities and athletes are doing. And as this came out of nowhere that his son was a son, it now wants to be a daughter.
And she's been trying to do this since 2020. She officially asked to, have the name and gender officially changed. So
Correct.
It's been 3 years, and it just happened in the last month.
Correct. And yes, Dwayne Wade daughter does not live with the mother. He's
right.
the child lives with Dwayne and Gabrielle Union, who was confused. So my best advice for them is, Dwayne, you did not handle it right. I'm pretty sure you probably have called the mother and tried, but if the mother said no, that means no. Even though your child is 15 years old,
right?
It's not like you're 15 years old out here popping coochie.
Well,
you get what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know if you can actually say that.
Oh, but it's not. It's your child. It's out here popping it. Okay.
There we go.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, he is a child. So, I have to be very careful because I don't want to speak on someone else's child.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And that's the thing.
And because sooner or later, I'm going to have kids.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to have to tell them this is how I used to live. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel that Dwayne and the mother should have came to agreements. She has said no. It should have said no, because at the end of the day, you should have went off what's on that birth certificate.
And if the child wants different than when they turn 18.
Correct.
Maybe.
Just like and Bruce waited to be about 70 years old to change his name to Caitlyn.
Yeah.
So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And there are people on both sides of the spectrum, respecting how they are doing the parenting and things of that nature and speaking out, because there are plenty of kids and stuff going through these feelings and emotions. But, you got a lot of people on the other side saying that's too young for you to make a permanent decision.
It is too young. And that's why, I like I said, I have to watch how I address this.
Okay.
Because that is somebody else's child.
Well, we can open it up to the callers because they don't care what they say.
Even though I don't condone that, but it is what it is,
You may agree with it or disagree, but do you feel like both biological parents should have approved, seeing as though this happened with young Zaya before she was 18? And I see how D Wade and Gab are really advocating for this and pushing for this and being strong, because I'm sure they're dealing with a lot. But, there are a lot of people who saying the fact that the biological mother is completely been ignored on this subject.
Absolutely. And I want to know, have Dwayne Wade paid the mother? I mean, you know, I don't know if she in need of money, but that
like
would
paid
be
her because of the divorce. I don't know.
Yeah.
She probably getting the payout or something like that. So we're gonna open it up, man. 314-659-1041. Touchy subject. We don't want to offend nobody, but you know, you can feel how you feel. Everybody got opinions, and we want to know yours this morning with the home team. Good ask, Andrew. Good way to answer that, Drew.
I tread light.
Tread light.
So they also had actress and comedian Kym Whitley stop by, and here's a little snippet from their interview.
You know, we take chances and say things that people don't want to say. Everybody trying to be safe.
Everybody trying to be
days.
safe these days. That's what we was talking about earlier. And I seen a sit down where y'all had did, and you know, it's just interesting to see how you have flourished and still been able to remain 27 and a half. So congratulations
That's
on
why
that.
I love you.
Come on now.
Yeah, you know, God is good. And they say black don't crack.
And
Black
you're
don't
very
crack.
humble. You're very humble.
Oh.
I can feel the good energy on you too.
Thank you. I'm from Cleveland, so you know I'm a regular
Okay,
girl.
from the land.
From
Okay,
the
one
land.
time for the
From
land.
the land.
But don't let it fool you now.
I spent exactly 4 months living in Cleveland doing radio. I was on Z10 station out there.
WTAK?
1079, one of them stations out there. And I enjoyed it a lot. Like, I was there for a short time.
Cleveland's cool.
But I enjoyed it, man. It was, you know, it's still that Midwest flavor, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? It was right before Brian came back, but I enjoyed it. So that makes sense. You give me that homely feel, that nice Midwest love. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
absolutely.
That's what's up, man. So
Can you cook?
Well, I can kind of cook, but I'm not like a down home like Southern cook. No,
No fried chicken, no greens, no macaroni.
tomboy. Grew up a tomboy. My mother was cooking. I was out throwing the football.
Okay. That's, you know, them make the best women though.
Talk to me.
That make the best women though, for
Tell
sure.
them men out
So
there.
since we talk, you know what? Let's get into that because you gave
Shorty,
some.
y'all might have a dating connection
I'm just saying,
today.
well, you gave some dating advice, you know, one time that I really connected with, and I think will resonate with St. Louis women, and I would like for you to elaborate on it. And it was basically telling women to shut up sometimes, and if you wanna, you know, kind of.
Sorry.
I'm just saying. She said it.
I did say
She
that.
said it. She said
Because
sometimes.
I'm one of those women.
Okay.
I'm one of those women, and I hang out with a lot of guys. I'm a girl's guy. You know, my brothers and my best friends are dudes. And
Right.
what happens is, and I'm not saying like shut up, don't, you know, talk with your words, but sometimes if you just close your mouth, you will learn about a man because they're going to talk. All the questions and all the stuff you want to know, they're going to give it to you. Just listen. That is the biggest thing. And if you want a man to fall in love with you, just smile and listen.
Smile and listen. Come
Let
on,
me tell you
St. Louis
something.
women. Come on
Next
now.
thing you know, they're going to be calling to my, I love you. But I know you do. And then you can talk as much as you want. Once they say that, I just be talking and talking and talking.
So once you get past that,
Oh, yeah,
because
once
that's
you
when
get
you
on the
take the
phone,
wig off and outside there.
You take the wig off, honey. I pull out my teeth. Once you got them, baby, everything come off. They be like, "Oh, you your brother?" Yes, I am.
Because I'm born and raised here. I've been a lot of places, but I see a lot of St. Louis women struggle with that, like that mouth, that lip. Because one thing about St. Louis women, they gonna tell you about yourself. They gonna say something about something. They gonna
The
have
men
something to
too.
say. Well, I guess so. I guess
It's
so.
Sound like you mean it.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Well, I mean, I think that's, you know, part of our culture and where we are. And when you fight for so long and you finally have a voice, you know,
Yeah.
we use it.
No, for sure.
And think about women, you know, not 20 years, maybe 50 years ago were housewives.
Facts.
You know, now we're in this working culture. We're bosses.
Big bosses.
Big bosses.
Big bosses.
So
Yeah.
now it's like, oh, I can talk. You can hear me. Here we go.
Oh no, for sure.
But, you know, my daddy always said, you know, that's fine. You can be a boss at work all day long. He said, but when you hit that door at home, leave all that.
Leave all
it.
that.
I'm
Please.
like, a lot of people need to hear that. Because
Yeah.
I know some women that's making a lot of money, but when they get home, they throw their purse down on the table and they're so mean to their husbands.
That, because they still in that office
With that
mode.
energy.
They still in that
Yeah.
work mode. My father said, you can learn to turn it off right at that door. You'll have a happier family.
Boom. Because you fake. Because sometimes you fake it at work. So sometimes when you get home, you gotta fake it too. I don't
Not
care if
these
you ain't
CEO
feeling
women.
it. You know, you gotta fake it. And we don't call them. Oh, I see. You know, I don't like to call women. Oh, I like to say they got that seasoning on them.
Right.
Cause don't nobody want nothing bland. You want something with some nice
You want
seasoning.
smell
some with
some
a seasoning. I
seasoning
got
over
a-
here.
Oh, I got a lot of seasoning.
Yeah,
There's some smoked paprika over here.
Hello, security.
Hey, y'all, we got Kym Whitley. Kym Whitley is in studio.
Okay, now back to sourpusses who still ranting and raving over absolutely nothing.
Like, who says that? Like, where I'm gonna go? maybe onto TV. But put it like this. When one door closed, another door will always open. I know who I am. I get so many opportunities that I have to turn down. I get so many requests for interviews and things like that, but I refuse to even look at it. I'm just saying, I'm not being rude. I don't know. How you want me to act? Tell me in the comments how you guys want me to act. I don't know. I'm just being Andrew. I'm just being Andrew. I'm being the real Andrew.
This song says God's mercy.
I don't know how you guys, she wasn't being messy. Be humble, Drew. Oh.
Anybody here ever felt like giving up? Just throwing in the towel. Just give it up. I'm not going to ask you to punch anybody, but just look at it.
I need to go in the closet and cry.
That person you're looking at is here tonight only because of God's mercy and His grace.
I wasn't being mean. I just answered the question. So please stop telling me in the comments be humble or do this and do that, because you don't know. If I wanted to be mean, I can be mean. If I want to say what I want to say, I can say what I want to say. I'm pretty sure my publicist will tell me, Andrew, be a little nicer. She watched me. As a matter of fact, I think she's watching now. Okay, I'm just being mean. I wasn't being rude to her, y'all. I'm sorry if you felt that way. She said, are you on the radio still? So you already know I'm on the radio, but is I'm on there still? Okay. But I said what I said. I meant that from my heart.
Can I get a witness in here?
Yeah. So now I'm a messy punk. What you're saying in the comments, unfollow. I'm asking you now, unfollow. For those that told me to be humble, you will drop and lose. You called me. She said, are you still on the radio? Now I'm going to pin low down dirty. Be nice. Can you guys hear down messy trick? Dirty dog. That's in my comments being rude. And I got to be humble. You will lose before I lose. Baby, I have stacks on top of stacks. Stacks on top of stacks. Honey. Okay? So how do I have to act when somebody just called me a messy punk? I'm waiting. A messy punk? Are you serious? Is that how you treat your husband or your son? You call them a messy punk? Nobody cares about you hate my ring. You can't even afford the ring. Know your worth. But I'm asking a question. So, and then when I said something to her, because I picked up that energy. Be humble, Andrew. God act. And keep thinking, I'm going to keep blowing your eyes and your nose. I'm going to keep surprising you because you don't believe me. Okay? So,
Well, y'all know how Sis acts when he ain't had no peen or food. Just hangry and irrational. And then his imaginary friends abandoned him too. No wonder Sis is acting the fool. Anyway, till next time, knuckleheads.